Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Shadowland. So as you guys can see, I made it to 67, which is a far cry from what I did the week before. I got up to 88 the week before, but I went at this run with a totally different approach. I wanted to get as many of these freaking tokens as I could so I could get these chests. I want as many chests as I could get. And I used all of my characters, every freaking one of them, to get the max amount of chests that I could. So I was playing some entry modes, and I wanted to show you guys just a couple teams that I used for a couple entry modes. You know, when you do an entry mode, you can use 6 characters at a time. So you want to use 3 characters that you can kind of rely on, and 3 characters that are just whatever. You don't care about them. You're just putting them in there to get those tokens. That's it. Now this is one team that I ran with right here. And, you know, I'm using Shang-Chi for this leadership, the 24% increased all attack. And, you know, Shang-Chi, I got him built defensively. I do have a CTP of Patience on him. Got some 4 seconds of invincibility and some reflect there. Also an all attack buff on him, and increases his dodge. And when you look at the detail page, he has 74% dodge, which is almost the max is 75. Nothing really too special about the rest of the build. He also has leadership, that's cool, but that doesn't really matter in this run. You know, his ISO 8 set, you know, just a stage 5 Hawk's Eye set, you know, nothing really too special, guys. I don't have, all of his gears are 6, he does have some Urus. I do have him built fairly well. You know, like I said, he's built pretty much defensively, but on his own I can do like stage 4 wave mode with him, maybe a little more, but that's about it. He really lacks survivability, even built this defensively. And we're going to use Spider-Gwen. We're going to use Spider-Gwen for her crowd control. That's really the main thing I want with her. And I also have her built fairly defensively. She has an invincibility here. She has a Hawk's Eye set also, just a stage 4, nothing special. All of her gears are 6, and she has no Urus, so she's not built well at all. You know, if you look at the detail page, I mean, she's only got 41% ignore defense, 26 crit rate, 182 critical damage. I mean, she's not built that well. Oh wow, she's got leadership too. Interesting, that's cool. But we're mainly just going to be using her for her webbing. That's really what we want. We just want to use her for her webbing. That's it. This 2 skill here, that's what we want, that webbing. I think that's the only one that does have webbing. Let's see. Nope, and the 4. The 2 and the 4. Yep, the 2 and the 4 has that webbing. When you're facing a entry mode, it really is going to depend on your roster and what stage you're at. But the approach that I went at from was having one good crowd control character, having one character that has decent survivability, and then have your main damage dealing character. And in this case, it's going to be Rocket Raccoon. Now Rocket, he's only, you know, he's level 60. He has 20,000 energy attack. He has, you know, he's just got 39% ignore defense, 183 critical damage, 30% crit rate, 120 attack speed, and max skill cooldown. He has no Urus. His skills are all at 6. He has a stage 5 Hawk's Eye set. And I have a guard break immunity with a critical damage 180% proc. So this is my main damage dealing character. And his uni is only at normal. This is the guy that I'm going to use for my main damage dealing. Another team that you guys are going to be watching is this team right here. And again, you know, you want one good crowd control character, which is going to be Silk. We're going to use Silk, and Silk again, guys, she's built defensively. She's got invincibility for 5 seconds. She just has a weak stage 3 Hawk's Eye set. All of her skills are at 6, and we're using her for her webbing as well. She has no Urus, so she's not built well at all. And we're going to use Falcon for his survivability. Now Falcon, I actually have a damage proc on him, but he has a lot of iframes, guys, and he pretty much just stays in iframes the whole time, to where he's not really taking too much damage. So you got one character for survivability. You know, no Urus. So he's not built super well either. Oh yeah, and his uniforms, it is at Mythic, but even if it was a normal, it wouldn't make a big difference. And then we got the 1 damage dealing character. And if you guys notice, you know, both my leads have an increase to a certain amount of attack. You know, Silk and Falcon are both physical attack characters, and Elsa's just going to boost them up by 30%, which is great. You know, Falcon's going to be for, you know, have him for that survivability, so hopefully he won't die. And we're using Silk for that crowd control to make sure no one else dies, keep the characters locked down. And we're using Elsa for the damage dealer. You know, she's got almost 17,000 physical attack. She has 121 attack speed, 31 crit rate, 189 critical damage, 42% ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. So again, it's not like she's built super well. She has no Urus. All of her skills are at 6. And if manually played, which by the way, any character that you're using for your damage dealer, you want to manually play them, unless they're just really good on their own. It really depends on the character you're playing. But in these situations, Elsa's going to be my damage dealer, and Rocket Raccoon's going to be my damage dealer. And I only got 140 proc on her with a crit damage, and her uniform is at Mythic. So again, guys, you know, when you're setting up your teams, especially for entry modes, you want to have crowd control character, you want to have a good character that has good survivability, and you want your damage dealer. And in both these teams, you'll have that. And just before we get into the gameplay, I just want to apologize for changing the times on you guys. I wanted to give some other people a chance to get some crystals. And, you know, so to get myself back on track, I decided to skip yesterday and just put out this video today. So I apologize for that. But now we're going to be back into doing our videos every day. So nothing's going to change. So let's get into some gameplay and let's rock and roll. So we're going to start with floor 31 entry mode. And we got Vision, Ghost Rider, and Destroyer as our grunts, because they're really, I mean, they're just not going to do anything from this point forward, guys. None of those characters are really going to do anything for you past stage 30. Hell, even before that. So we're gonna play Rocket, because on his own he'd probably die, but he's got great survivability as long as you play him yourself. And you guys see what's happening. Oh, Spider-Gwen's webbing the crap out of him. Shang-Chi's kicking the crap out of him. Look at how fast we're doing this. No problem. Burning through it. Easy clear. You just want to make sure the first team you put in are the ones getting it done. And this is no problem. Now, I actually had to play this a couple times because Shang-Chi died the first time I tried this. So this is actually the second try. But he made it through the next time. I mean, if he wasn't built defensively, there's no way he could have done this. Alright guys, so let's, now look, that's what we want, all 6 of those tokens. So let's go into the next video. Now we're doing stage 32, entry mode, and we're using Angela, Daisy, and Wong for our grunts, because again guys, they're not going to do anything for you. They're not very good. They're just not going to do anything. So again, you know, we got Falcon for our survivability guy, going to do that extra damage. We got Silk for our crowd control with all the webbing, and we got Elsa for our main damage dealing powerhouse. And again, you know, Elsa, she has great survivability as long as you're manually playing her. And Falcon, he plays really good with AI, obviously, because he's built offensively and he's still doing really well. And Silk is built offensively as well. Or I'm sorry, she's built defensively. And yeah, no problem, man. Piece of cake, just running right through this. Easy peasy, guys, easy peasy. And this is the approach I'm probably going to take. And let me know if you guys would like to see like more Shadowland clears like this, where we're taking on entry modes like this way. If you guys like this kind of thing, because I actually enjoyed Shadowland a lot more this week. I didn't like going all the way up to 88 because the rewards were total crap. And we're actually going to unbox those rewards in a minute, right after this clear. So we'll see if we get anything. But yeah, so another sweet 6 tokens. Very cool. So let's open up some Shadowland chests. So the moment of truth. Here we go, guys. Let's acquire all and see what we get. Nah, crap. It's okay. Okay, hidden tickets. That's okay. Oh, nice from that booty box. That's not bad. Some fragments. Yeah, uniform kit. Nah. Yeah, uniform kits. A 5-star physical attack Uru. That was the best thing we got. So, honestly, guys, you know, other than bragging rights, I don't think it's really worth going up as high as you can in Shadowland. I mean, if you want to do that, go for it. If you have fun doing that, that's awesome, man. I honestly did not enjoy it. I actually had a lot more fun just getting as many rewards as I could and putting in all the characters and facing these entry modes like so to get the more tokens at a faster rate. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.